Wow. AI is really taking the world by storm. Because what do you mean there's an AI singer artist that's on the billboards? Can you imagine putting all your time, effort, and love into the art you make to make it unique, and the shit is on Temu? Hello, welcome back to another video on Plannerzoid, and today we need to have a chat because damn AI, are you serious? Are you serious? AI has gotten into the wrong hands. I just don't even know what to say anymore. It's going so fast that I myself can't even keep up. This is crazy. AI has touched our precious planner, stationery, arts, crafts, sticker communities. And I will not stand for this. AI stickers. I've been seeing a lot of chat about AI created stickers. How does everyone feel about them? If this isn't allowed, I apologize and I understand if the post is taken down. Update. I've heeded your comments and I have made a decision to learn how to draw. I think it'll be a fun experience. I said experience. I think it'll be a fun experiment. And if I ever decide to sell my art, then I'll have a firm foundation to stand on. Thanks for changing my mind about using those images. Now for this person, I don't know if the post has been changed or not, because it's like, I don't know. They mentioned, how do you feel about AI stickers? And then they just went into the update. So I don't know if they were using AI at first or thought about using it and just wanted to ask. So either way, they asked about AI, and I think they had the intention of possibly using it. And then, of course, everyone probably swayed them away from using it, as they should, okay? Because when I tell you, when I heard about that singer, R&B AI singer on the billboards, the same billboards that like Cardi B and like other big artists who train to get on, it's just wild that you could just type a prompt and then you have a whole business. Support real artists. Stickers are easy enough to get made by humans. I agree. I literally have a tutorial on my channel. I'm hot, y'all. I'm hot. I'm cold. I'm hot and I'm cold. I don't know. But I literally have a tutorial on my channel on how you can print and cut your own stickers. I haven't made a tutorial on how to make stickers, but it's not hard. You can make your own stickers, and I'm speaking for like the easy stickers. Box stickers, okay? The stickers that you can write on, those kinds. If you're trying to draw and make art, you might have to put a little work with learning how to do that. But that's the point. It takes work, right? I think the AI sticker issue actually intersects in important ways with the ongoing discussion about planner consumerism. The amassing of tons of supplies, the following of stylistic trends that pop up seasonally, or the constant search for the specific item that meets every one of your desired criteria. All of that fuels a market for quickly and thoughtlessly generated AI content. Generated. I can't read today. What is going on with me? I also anticipate there may be arguments from some people who want to start a planner stationery related side hustles and see AI generated designs as a way to scale their business faster. But I would encourage those people to take a step back and question whether they're in the right business at all. The market is extremely saturated, and anyone making stationery needs to make an actual effort to differentiate themselves. The way you do that is by offering a quality, unique product that customers connect with and recognize as yours. Absolutely, I agree with this comment. Damn, what's wrong with me, y'all? I'm sorry. I guess I'm tired today. I guess I'm tired as hell. But I agree with this comment wholeheartedly. And I also want to add in that I think one of the problems with AI, because many people say it's a tool and can be a helpful tool. While I agree that it can be a helpful tool, I think it's too accessible to everybody. And because of that accessibility, it can fall into the wrong hands. I.e., that's why people are making full businesses with it, okay? Because I do wonder, where does the art come from? Where does, for example, that AI singer who's on the Billboard charts, whose voice is that? After you entered that prompt, where did they get that voice from? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like AI has definitely made a huge shift, and not in the best way. When I first learned about AI, I thought it was pretty cool. I dabbled with it just to see what it could do. And then when I talked to my friend, she was like, well, that's other people's art. Like, where's it coming from? And then it made me think like, yeah, where are they getting it from? So then I was like, okay, buy AI, because I do not want to take from real artists as a real artist myself. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just like weird. It's kind of uncanny seeing it like happen in real time, and it can happen so fast. You can literally just type what you want it to do. And if you want it to give you 100 ideas, it can do that. That's crazy. And what's even crazier is the youth. They're using it a lot. And a lot of them don't know how to read on their grade level. Now, that's a different topic, obviously, that I won't touch too much into because that's not, part of my niche. But that's just showing how much AI has taken over so much of the world. All age ranges, things like that. AI can get over on people, like it's scary. AI can handicap your mind. High schoolers are not reading on their grade level. They're reading at an elementary grade level. That don't scare y'all. And they finna go into the workforce. They're the next people in the workforce. That don't scare y'all. Exactly. There are gurus, okay, making money by teaching people how to use AI to make printables. I've been seeing a lot of that, yeah. Promising them that they'll make tons of money on Etsy. That's why Etsy sucks now. And people don't realize they're being taken advantage of. Let humans make art. I noticed that too. Etsy is looking a little more AI now, and I haven't purchased from Etsy in a long time, and I think that might be one of the reasons I strayed away from Etsy, because you have to compete with a market of people, like a huge market of people, and the stationery business is saturated as fuck. We all know that, but now we're adding AI. Some people may not even know the difference, even though a lot of people seem to clock it, but also it's kind of hard to clock it because we're at a point where people are calling real people AI. Like, people have to make videos like, I'm not an AI person, I'm actually a real person. I know I might look AI, I'm not isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like, we could barely differentiate what's real and what's AI anymore. Like, AI is starting to advance that much, and it's scary. Absolutely. I find Etsy exhausting to wade through and almost never buy things there unless I have a direct recommendation from someone I trust for a specific seller. That part. I really wish there was a better platform for independent artists and designers making high quality products to sell their work. I don't know, because there are other platforms, but AI might be on there too. So I don't know. Seriously. I abandoned my shop after one of my items was ripped off and sold on Temu.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Of all places, did it have to be Temu? Can you imagine putting all your time, effort, and love into the art you make to make it unique, and the shit is on Temu? I have never shopped on Temu, and I fucking refuse to shop on Temu. I'm sorry, I refuse to shop on Temu, because what do you mean all these items are like 50 cents, $1, and now you're buying like 50 items because of how cheap it is that you probably don't need? Over consumerism. Don't get me started on all the lazy print on demand stuff on Etsy too. Yes. Digital and print on demand stuff is definitely taking over the market. You know what I'm saying? Yikes. I'm in a couple of Etsy communities here, and a lot of these people are in poverty and really struggling. They've been sold the idea that they can change their lives selling this stuff. It breaks my heart. Yeah, no, a lot of people are like selling courses and all this crazy stuff when really you're just doing AI stuff. And I don't even want to get into the people who do AI but don't disclose that it's AI. A better platform, yes, indeed. Etsy is not home of the original artists it used to be. I'm moving from the digital planner world back to analog for the first time in 6 years. Oh, you probably missed a lot. You have probably missed a lot. Etsy is where the innovation used to be. Everyone's selling original layouts, offering new designs every year, and every Good Notes notability planner was different. While there were a few designers creating fully custom planners from scratch, paper at that time was so much of the same old, same old. And you know what's so crazy? This ain't AI, now is it? I made this with my hands, with my heart, with my brain. And yes, soon I will be doing a giveaway because I used to sell these, but you know what? I'm over it. My heart in the universe is telling me I love to give. So like, why not expand my craft? Give my craft. You know what I'm saying? Because I do think that the payback is going to come back 10 fucking fold. Okay? Like, I'm serious. Because of the passion and love that I put behind this, behind the community. I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, come on. This is so beautiful. Yeah, at one point I was going to sell it, but I'm not going to lie. I got tired of, trying to compete with everybody. Then you're not thinking about the whole marketing aspect behind it, the business aspect behind it, pricing, time, labor, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be able to do this on my own time when I can versus feeling obligated to a deadline or something like that. But content on the other hand, bitch, I'm running it. Okay, this business for me, I love it. Like, I really do, because I get to be myself. I do. And you don't get that with AI. You don't get authenticity with AI. You don't get soul with AI, okay? And you don't get motherfucking crash outs with AI either. Because it's a robot.
Side eye.
It's a robot.
Criminal, offensive.
Then someone figured out they could market an editable planner to other sellers. Okay. A few color tweaks or not, lock the layers, and bingo. You could sell a ready-made planner without the pain of working out the design over 3-4 months. Okay. Now it's just a handful of ultimate planners being sold by hundreds of sellers, while only a few original designers still in business, and those folks seem to be resting on their laurels, counting on repeat sales of dated planners year after year, with only minor, if any, changes from the prior years. Many of them are making money on monthly sticker sets. Who can blame them when planner prices have sunk to rock bottom levels? I mean, I guess. Now the innovation and creativity is taking place in the analog world, where buyers are still willing to spend $50 to $100 for a quality planner, and even the big dogs start work on the next lunch before the current one is delivered. Yes, Etsy is not the place it used to be, and I mourn the loss of the once great shopping site. Yeah, I can agree to an extent for sure, because it's like, you can see the shift of capitalism, all right, when it comes to, we'll use Etsy, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point, it was a lot of handmade goods by artists. And then before you know it, you started to see stuff that you can buy in the craft store. So it's like they're reselling it. You know what I'm saying? And now we have AI. So you as a business owner, you're not just battling other business owners, okay? You're also dealing with resellers and with AI creators. So yeah, the market is kind of crazy right now. Like, it's wild. Ooh, this comment got a negative, like, I don't know what to call it. A downvote. I think that's what you call it. A downvote. I agree to a certain extent. I can get on board with the AI if the product offer is unique, but most of them tend to be the same aesthetic or design, and it's just a cash grab. Okay, in the comments. Okay, girl. In the comments down below, let me know how you feel about that comment. So someone downvoted this. They didn't like that. But let me know how you feel down below about what this person said in the comments. They said they can get on board with AI if the product offer is unique. but most of them tend to look the same, so no. But how do you feel about that if it's unique, but it's AI? Would you still want it? I swear, if I come across this shit and somebody AI'd it, I'm gonna crash it! Very true. So if a shop discloses that they use AI, and it's not the stereotypical designs, would that be more acceptable? I do feel the overconsumption is a problem. The always pushing a deal, it feels overwhelming. That's one of the reasons I took a step back from the community as a whole. And they're probably replying to another comment, so honestly, I don't know if I got the order together, but yeah, this person comments, they were downvoted. Yeah. So the people don't like that they're okay with using AI at all, because some people, or most people maybe, I don't even know anymore, but many people are completely against AI. And Google even shows it too. Remember when you used to just Google stuff? Like, you will Google it and all these websites will come up. But what do you see now when you Google? You see AI overview. So it's like, if you just see it in the overview, what's the point of looking through the websites? You know what I'm saying? Like, AI is really making everybody lazy, giving some kind of fucking brain rot. Okay? And it's causing people to not think critically anymore. Use your head and come up with some ideas. And if you want to use ChatGPT or whatever AI as an aid, okay, you can use it as an aid maybe to get going. But people are using it for whole entire business models and plans and things like that. Not understanding the implications that AI is getting the info from somewhere, right? And I'm pretty sure it's existing info. So who info? Who info? I am completely against any use of AI at this point due to the environmental impact alone. You know, my friend and I, we just talked on the phone about it because I'm like, affecting the environment? How is it affecting the environment? But then she was saying with electricity, she mentioned water. I was like, wow, I didn't know AI needed all that to generate, right? And she even mentioned how people are having to pay for it through their bills, because she's like, well, how are the data centers running? Because apparently there's entire data centers. I'm not well versed in it to know enough. I just know this shit is crazy. I am completely against any use of AI at this point due to the environmental impact alone. The additional negative impacts on the livelihoods of working artists and designers is another issue. Yeah, so it's causing multiple issues. So I fully admit I have a bias that may be extreme position, but that's why I stand on it, bitch. Stand on it, stand. With stationery specifically, there are it's only 4 so's. Many beautiful alternatives made by actual artists. I just don't understand why AI art would even be appealing to consumers. I guess it just depends on the style, I guess. I don't know. Y'all know what's scary though? What about the really young people or the really old people? Because AI is getting to a point where, like I said earlier, sometimes you really can't differentiate it. And it's also to a point where real videos, people are calling them AI when it's real humans. So we're mixing it up. Oh my God, this person got downvoted again. People keep downvoting this person's comments. Let's see what they said. I get it. I think the use of AI enables someone to produce something that's not easily drawn, and the imagination can run wild in its creation. However, I do believe it could be used more responsibly, especially as data centers. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, maybe if you're trying to get ideas, but even then, I don't know about this, because I don't know much about the data centers, but many people say that that's where it comes from, all these data centers that collect data and things like that. So it's just like, ooh. Be on the lookout, y'all, because please support real artists. That part. AI scrapes the internet and steals from humans. Yeah, on top of the environmental impact. Okay, yeah. If you don't feel confident in genuinely making something yourself, commission an artist. I agree, for sure. Yeah, because it's like, I just wonder, like, where does that stuff come from? Yeah. It's definitely scrubbing around the webs and servers. So it's just like, I don't know. It's crazy. Support real artists and cut down on the environmental impact to the areas near the AI data centers. There we go with the impact and stuff. So it must really be making an impact. So if you know about that, I'm open to hear about it in the comments, regarding the environmental impact and the data centers. Because I don't even know much about that myself. Like, that's just crazy, right? Anyways, thanks for watching. And you already know what to do down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts regarding AI and our precious stationery stickers, crafts, and art communities. Because it's just not right. It's just not fair. I mean, it already took over the music industry. A AI fucking singer is on the billboards, being played on radios. And when I watched the interview of the person behind the AI person, they don't even have any kind of musical training or anything like that. She showed how she did it. She just typed the prompt, and there it was. So whose musical style is that? Whose art is that? Whose voice is that? You know what I'm saying? And they're already getting at her about the name. So anyways, I don't want to put too much energy into her and adding her on my channel. If you want to go check it out, you can. But be careful out there, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned for the next topic, because I got to take my ass to Michael's. Are the prices really gone? Like, you don't know the price of stuff? And there's no scanners? Is that really true, you guys?